In a world built on illusions, where filters hide flaws and highlight fiction, where perfection is manufactured, sold, and swallowed, there's a rebellion rising from the underground. A movement forged in steel, ink, and soul. This is not about aesthetics. This is not about fitting in. This is ink and iron, the rebellion of the marked physique. You've felt it. That pressure to conform, to be clean-cut, to act polished, to follow the script handed to you by a world that fears the unfiltered. But deep in your chest, you always knew. You weren't made to follow. You were made to break molds, to challenge the norm, to be raw, wild, real. This rebellion? It's not on the surface. It lives in the eyes of men with scars and stories. In lifters who don't hide their pain, they wear it like armor. Every tattoo is more than art, it's a memory burned into flesh. A symbol of struggle. A reminder of the fight. It's what they can't take from you. It's your truth, etched permanently, while the world keeps changing its rules. You don't need approval. You need the iron. You need the discipline. You need the fire of a body that doesn't lie. And when that skin is inked, when those arms are marked with meaning, and those legs carry the weight of your purpose, that's not vanity. That's legacy. The marked physique isn't built in comfort. It's sculpted through sacrifice. Blood, sweat, and silence. The early mornings. The late nights. The meals when you're not hungry. The reps when your body screams. That's where rebellion is forged. Not everyone understands. That's fine. Not everyone is supposed to. Because this isn't about being understood. This is about being undeniable. You walk into the gym, and the atmosphere shifts. Not because of intimidation, but because of presence. You carry your story in silence. You don't shout. You show. The barbell doesn't care about trends. The plates don't respond to pretense. The iron knows the truth. It respects one thing, effort. And you give it everything. Because for you, lifting isn't a sport, it's a spiritual rebellion. It's a ritual. It's where pain becomes power, and repetition becomes redemption. There's a tribe out there. They don't all speak the same language, but they understand the same struggle. Calloused hands, tattooed arms, eyes that have seen rock bottom and climbed their way out, rep by rep. You can feel them in every hardcore gym, every garage setup, every late night session. They're not chasing fame, they're chasing evolution. Not just of body, but of character. That's the marked brotherhood. Unfiltered. Unapologetic. Real men, building real strength in a fake world. What you build now isn't just for the mirror. It's for your name. For the ones who come after you. You're showing them what it means to build from nothing. To rise without shortcuts. To live without masks. Your tattoos tell a story they'll never teach in schools. Your physique tells a truth most men run from. You've turned pain into purpose. And now your presence is permission for others to rise. So now you stand here, marked, built, unchained. A body carved in time and ink. A soul tempered by repetition and fire. You are no longer searching for validation. You are the proof. This isn't just lifting. This is liberation. Ink and iron. Pain and power. Muscle and meaning. You are not a product of trends. You are the result of truth. And this rebellion? It's just getting started. Let them stare. Let them whisper. Let them wonder what drives a man to carry this kind of weight, with pride. You don't owe them words. You owe them witness. Because every mark, every rep, every drop of sweat is a reminder of one thing. You chose to rise. And in a world of noise and masks, you chose to be real. This is ink and iron, the rebellion of the marked physique. You chose to rise. And in a world of noise and masks, you chose to be real. That choice, it wasn't easy. It meant walking a path most avoid. A path without applause, without shortcuts, without filters. While the world handed out masks to fit in, you burned yours. Because you knew, deep down, that strength without truth is hollow. You looked in the mirror, not to admire perfection, but to face your imperfections with defiance. And in that defiance, you found something rare: integrity. You chose iron over image, discipline over distraction, pain over comfort. Because real growth doesn't come dressed in ease. It comes raw, relentless, ruthless. And through it all, you didn't flinch. You kept showing up. You kept rising. Not for praise, not for likes, but for the quiet promise you made to yourself. To become something real in a world built on fiction. They'll never understand what it cost. But that's okay. Because your strength doesn't need to be understood. It needs to be respected. So stand tall. Tattoos bold. Muscles earn. Spirit unshaken. Because in a world full of noise and masks, you chose to rise. You chose to be real. And that, my friend, makes you unstoppable.